MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Mackenzie Gore will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
To bat for Atlanta, Chris Bryant. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder.
Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Boy, that's 3 straight hits that he surrendered here in the top of inning number 1. Yeah, it might be a good time to give you a bullpen a ring.
Langoliers.
To the plate now, Shea Langoliers. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Into the box now, German Márquez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 4-0. German Márquez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Márquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Acuña's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second. The second
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Batting third. No left fielder. Nick.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Braves lead this one 4-0. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So up steps Ozzie Albies. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's set, and the pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, that's out.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His first homer so far in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Adrian Morejon is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1.
2-2 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 6 and the Padres nothing. And in steps Manny Machado. Pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Márquez has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters. And when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So runners at 1st and 2nd here with 1 away. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Digging in now for San Diego, Luis Camposano. And it seems they've got to make something of this opportunity here if they've got any hopes of climbing back into this one.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes. Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. Next, the hit will be the pitcher, Adrian Morejon. And with the bases loaded, a big hit here could at least get him a little closer in this one. Mancini is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Odds leave them loaded. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Lourdes Gurriel, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Wander Franco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach 2nd now with 1 away.
Now that's Langolier.
So now to the plate, Shea Langoliers, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from 2nd as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at 2nd. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, German Márquez. Popped up. Camposano is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Good leadoff at 2nd there. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Popped up. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 8 and the Padres nothing. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
1 out now in the San Diego third. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up. And, oh, this one drops. Here's the 0-2. Line drive base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use ballparks.
Nick Castellanos now as he rips it on the ground to second. 1 there on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings they've bounced into a double play, and with this one the side is retired. Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left, and it's gone as they add still another. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Popped him up. Machado in foul ground. 1 down. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Swing and a liner. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. Throw into second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. And the runner from second is in to score.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Garrett Richards gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Wander Franco. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Gurriel, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. The relay. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Shea Langoliers, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Pickoff throw to third. And a dive, but he's back. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now in the box, Herman Márquez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Braves lead it 10-0. Here's Manny Machado now.
Leading off for the Padres, the third baseman, Manny
First offering on its way.
Machado.
Low for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Stepping up now, Ramon Laureano reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the stretch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 10.
Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Padres leave 1, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Acuna digs in now. His past history with Richards. He's 1 for 4.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 10-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have zero hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, 1 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Hal Shields will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
1 and 2.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Oh, and he misses it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So striding in, Yomer Sanchez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Jose Castillo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
So here's Trey Mancini, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
The batter.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel singled home a run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
The bat, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wander Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His first homer here in the series, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Popped him up. Franco shading to his right, and the inning is over. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 10-1. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Shea Langoliers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, Márquez. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Sanchez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series as the blowout continues. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's one run on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 11 and the Padres 1. Last half of the seventh here, and here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Luis Camposano. 0-1 the count. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that messed with the timing for a strike. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
In there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Alex Colomé enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Chris Bryant will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way.
0-1, no strike.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Up next for Atlanta.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Stepping into the box, Yomer Sanchez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 2.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Standing in, Wander Franco. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A windup and the 0-1.
Outside.
sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
At the plate, Shea Langoliers. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So here now, Alex Kirilloff will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's bullshit.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Ronald Acuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hit to third. Machado is there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. Wilson Chamberlain is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alex Kirilloff will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Standing in, Eric Hosmer starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of this series, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Luis Campusano. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one in left field.
Franchi Cordero will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Cordero bats left, but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 2 out with the man at first. San Diego down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(11-2) is the way this ball game ends. The Braves trail 2-1 in this postseason series. Herman Márquez takes home the win. Mackenzie Gore struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.